Guys, my name is Lynette Juma and you're welcome to Godly Lane's channel, Let's Create. On today's video, I'm going to carry out a simple DIY to do a mini skirt. And your first measurement is going to be your waistline, your waist measurement. So mine is 28. I add 3 inches for the 2 darts and a seam allowance. And then I divide that by 2, so it's 15.5, and then I go down by 2 inches and I on both sides and I join that with a straight line, and on that straight line I measure the measurement and divide it by 2 to it's 15.5 divided by 2, and I draw a straight line from there downwards. So this one I'm going to separate it from the front and the back pattern. So here I went down 8 inches for the standard hip measurement for the waistline, and I joined, and then I divided that by 2. I took my hip measurement and divided that by 2. My hip measurement was 39 plus 3 for ease allowance, and then I divide that by 2. So I got approximately 9.5, 9 point something, and that's my hip measurement I'm marking out right now.
all along there. Now I'm going to cut out this entire skirt pattern here, and I'm going to add about a quarter of an inch all the way around the edge for our seam. This center point to separate the back and the front pieces. And now with my front piece, since I want to sew in a little like slit at the front, I'm going to measure down from my dart and mark a line all the way down the front of the skirt, which I'm going to cut up, which will separate this pattern piece into two parts. So when we're actually cutting out these front pieces, a straight edge should be placed on the whole of your fabric. But I just like to mark that so I don't forget. And also remember that you will need seam allowances around both of these edges and also that inside edge. Just to cut it fresh if we didn't have the opportunity to cut out a seam allowance ourselves. And so to make the skirt, you need one of these pieces and two of these side pieces. Then for our back piece, again, remember when you're cutting it out, you will need to add seam allowances along this side. You'll need two of these. The fabric I'm using kind of flows really nicely. You'll also need a matching invisible zipper, which we'll sew in later to that, and some matching thread as well. And you do want to get matching. Oh my god, focus! You cut up, which will separate this pattern piece into two parts. So when we're actually cutting out these front pieces, this straight edge should be placed on the fold of your fabric, which I'll show you later. But I just like to mark that so I don't forget. And also remember that you will need seam allowances around both of these edges and also that inside edge, since we just cut it fresh and we didn't have the opportunity to cut out a seam. You'll also need a matching invisible zipper. For the front, I'm laying down my fabric.
The back is two pieces. We already have this, so the back will just fold it and cut it. So we should the next step. The same one with it. Guys, consider if we cut it wrong, it will give us a lot of pressure. It will, because this is the hips and she probably the pattern to cut off camera con this one fold. So just cut like this. Which one you want? The whole of this.
Okay, so now we can begin pinning and stitching our skirt together. So I'm starting with that front piece here that we cut on the fold. So I just opened it up, and this is going to be the front panel. I'm taking either side and pinning it onto the edges of the panel. My fabric has no right or wrong side, but if yours does, you want to make sure that the right sides are facing together. So we're pinning down along the darts and all is going to be folding over our waistband. Going to sew a zigzag stitch all the way around the outer edge, just because as you can see my fabric is starting to fray quite a bit.
I need to iron this flap.
Yes, put that back.
Vitunguu nipresi hapo kule. Ulikuwa unapauza.
Camera is running out of charge.
Kama nitamalizia na nini nasema nijitasema nikakuisha. This za TikTok nitaweza onyesha kama ishashona sasa.
Sasa hizi utaka SD card kwa lapi transfer then we edit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like this. And that here came out. So this is how my skirt came out. I love the slits. Oh my god. I made mine tighter because I didn't have enough fabric. And this is how it comes out. And if you watch the previous video, this is the corset top. Oh. Give me some.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. We lay awake in bed. It laughs so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again.